Hey guys, what's up? We are back with some more reactions after dark, and of course, we're going to be watching the Chinese billionaire Playboy with his 20 plus influencer girlfriends, obviously by Stephanie Su. Of course, the last Chinaverse video, skipping over the last Dark Asia video, the last Chinaverse video was Wang Sicong, right? I believe. But who is this guy? And how is he not Wang Sicong, right? Where's the story even going to go when it's just billionaire playboy with a bunch of girlfriends? Where does that even go? There's nothing crazy outside of the fact that he has 20 girlfriends. That's like the hook, but it's like, okay, he has 20 girlfriends. Now what? So I guess we're gonna end up seeing that. Also, I removed the de-esser off of my mic because I'd been like watching, not necessarily watching, but like listening to like sections of the reaction after dark, and I was like, why do I sound so bad? Like, I know it can't just be my headphones because they're really bad too, but it can't just be that. And I guess it was just the de-esser, so if I sound different, it's because the de-esser's been removed, so it might be slightly clearer than usual. And so hopefully that sounds slightly better, even if it's just like marginally better. The downside is that this is the kind of mic that has to be right next to your mouth, so might be unexpected nonsense you hear. It's almost like it's an ASMR mic, so hopefully there's not too much sounds from that. But yeah, don't know what we're going to expect here. I guess we're just going to get straight into it. Oh wait, hold on, roll it back. It's just finally making sense, like why the panda is here. Like, I wasn't really registering, I think, this as the cousin. But like this is supposed to be representative of the husband. Because they usually pull out a panda head for him on the side, sometimes.
Yeet. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie, and today we are back with another dun dun.
So we're basically just in like a convenience store from all the stuff we got in the background. Just food upon food upon food, junk food specifically. But we are, of course, going to skip past the beginning of the video, get past the mukbang stuff, and just get into the actual meat and bones of the story. Alright, I feel like this is as close as we're going to get, because they haven't started eating, because there's a bunch of instant ramen, so that has to be cooked. She's talking about Tiffany. She's mentioned her before. I'm assuming she's on the right side of the screen, because she looked over there, like over here, when speaking about her. And of course, he's on the left. The husband's on the left. She said she has Tiffany here to fact check. Well, she's about to say that. I think I paused at the right spot to hear her say that. I guess this is the spot to start, even though I haven't even started eating, so I feel like they're going to get into a section where they just start talking about the food again, so oof.
And Tiffany's gonna help us, but she's also here because I asked her to be involved in today's story because she needs to fact check me. Today, we are going down the very, very long and tumultuous road of Wang Sicong's girlfriends.
Wang Sicong? I heard.
Okay, so it's literally just Wang Sicong. It's just him. It's not even some random guy. Like, didn't I say at the beginning, like, isn't this just Wang Sicong or something? And here we are, and it actually is just Sicong. Why is he acting surprised, by the way?
I heard about that name a lot.
Bro, we did a whole...
He's just being sarcastic, I'm assuming, unless he is just forgetting, question mark? Because he was literally in the Wang Sicong video, so is this just a joke?
You were here for like 2 hours.
Were you not paying attention? I did.
The billionaire.
Ah, that's Wang Sicong.
Wang Sicong, he said.
The billionaire that we talked about before Korea.
Yes.
Before, yes.
Ah, yeah, I know that guy.
He's like, I know that guy. We're buds.
Very shady.
Very shady. wait. Are we talking about the same guy?
Wait, what's going on? Okay, so we're going down the road. This is the guy that didn't know he was
Okay, I think he just does not remember who we're talking about.
He's a billionaire, remember?
And
And then he found it in college. He was a billionaire, and then he
became
started throwing
an
money,
asshole.
and then he
Yes.
tries to be the League of Legends gamer.
But he was so bad.
He was so
Yes.
bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he quit after one game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're talking about like 20 of his girlfriends today.
Oh.
I'm surprised that we're going from Wang Sicong to, you guessed it, Wang Sicong again, back to back. Interesting choice. I know further down in the line, she has like a video about Chris Wu's text messages, question mark. I figured that would have been like this, but it might not even be in the Chinaverse list. I don't know. I'm like scrolling through it right now to see if I can. Yeah, it is in the Chinaverse list, so she just had it way spaced out from the Chris Wu story for whatever reason.
I think there's more.
I'm
I can
sure
only
there's
find
more.
20. Like, it's crazy.
Oh my god, here's a tteokbokki one, guys. I've never had an instant tteokbokki in my life.
There's like 20
Are you
videos of us
serious?
eating
Oh, okay.
instant shit. So you better watch it. Which, side note, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm wearing. Okay, rotten mango. It's okay, just right here, right here. And then there's a back design. I'm gonna put a picture right here. I'm gonna link it in the description. Okay. Our merch sells out sometimes. Okay, so like get it before it sells out.
I don't know if I should be skipping this part because I don't know if they're going to start talking about food or if they're going to go back to talk about Wang Sicong.
Alright, so, okay. It's all Korean, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Linda, do you know how to make this?
Okay, I think we do need to skip because they're just talking about food again. All right, we're back on the topic.
20 girlfriends.
Okay, Wang Zitong is China's national husband. He's known as China's national husband purely because he is one of the richest bachelors in China, and he is the son to the founder of Wanda Group. Please go watch our first video on him. So naturally, everyone wants to date him. Everyone wants to marry him. But the man doesn't believe in marriage. Yeah, he said so, okay? But he's had a long string. He's had a long string of primarily influencer girlfriends. Like, he's notorious for dating influencers. And according to a lot of sources, he gives all of his girlfriends a breakup fee. $800,000 in cash, bro.
What? How did it drop from $1 million to 800,000? Though, did not. I don't think we heard her say yesterday that he doesn't believe in marriage? Question mark. I don't think we heard that. So I feel like that's new info that we didn't have before. So that it's just free game, right? Well, I mean, is it just for goofs? Because again, I'm referring to him as a modern day jester. He is the modern day jester. So is like not believing in marriage just like a joke? Question mark. Or is it literally just he doesn't want, like he wants to give them the money, the 80, or apparently 800,000, but he doesn't want to give them half? Question mark. Because he maybe he assumes that if he gets married, he's gonna lose half because they're just gonna get rid of him immediately. I don't know. What's the meaning behind him not wanting to get married?
Just what?
And he doesn't even date them that long. He dates them for like 3 months, and then he gives them $800,000. And that's it. That you just break up.
I'd love to break up then.
Then said he had these in Korea, and they were so good.
So I saw his arm for a second there, and it looks like it had a tattoo. So there's some husband lore there, that tat on his hands. As you can see there. I mean, there was a better image before because he... Wait, what the heck? Oh. I never plugged in my Wacom tablet. Whoops. Come on. It shouldn't take this long. Activate. There we go. Yeah, but right here. Tattoo, can't really see. It's just like a box, so we can't really get any information on that. Also, possibly fancy watch? Question mark.
That's it. That you just break up.
I'd love to break up then.
Then said he had these in Korea, and they were so good.
That's so
Try
cute.
one.
It's like you don't even have to marry the dude.
You're gonna
Yeah,
break
you
up.
You just date him.
Oh, this is
What is that?
Oh my god! So you know how marshmallows typically have a super artificial taste? This is actually so good. It tastes like strawberry milk or
That's-
something. This is how the packaging is
that's
done.
fake
You think that you just
marshmallow
keep it in this, but you use this as a... Oh my god, I just spilled all the crumbs. It's a chicken leg. Oh my god, this one has a flavor.
3-4 minutes.
It's so good, it's so spicy. Like, these chicken drumsticks are the cutest thing I've ever seen in the
Okay, maybe
history
I
of my
need to
life.
just
This
like,
tteokbokki
hard
is
skip.
done. Take off the
We're
lid
just talking
now.
about the
That's it? You just mix it?
food. Right, I think we're finally at the point where we're getting back to the story. That was like quite a while. I don't know how long that was, like 5-10 minutes of them like losing their minds over these noodles. They really enjoyed it. They specifically, Stephanie. We also learned some info about their setup, and I'm gonna talk about something else. Let's just let her roll for a second.
He gives all of his girlfriends a breakup fee of $800,000 in cash.
Again, like, where did the other 200,000 go? Question mark. That's what I want to know. Also, they were like trying to make you hear the sound of the noodles when they were mixing it around, and they lifted it up to here. So I'm guessing that's where the mic is just at a camera up there. Because I made a comment in one of these videos of like, I guess maybe the microphone is underneath the table or something, but no, I'm guessing they have it mounted above them, right in the middle to hear all of them, I'm guessing. Like, and it's an omnidirectional microphone. Though, she also was being silly and referred to the microwave as a, I don't know, microwave or something. You know, she likes to say words silly like that. But just to add some, like a little bit of lore, I don't know how everyone else says it. I just said microwave just to add the extra tone to be like, okay, this is how you're supposed to say it, but I don't say microwave like that. I don't know if it's just because of the southern thing being in Texas, but I say microwave, like the microwave. It's not microwave, it's micro. Right, so I'm just thought I would say that. I don't know if anyone else says microwave. The microwave, I don't know. I'm not going to add any twang to it, but the microwave.
He said that the idea of all of this is that he loses a little, but his heart is at ease. His mind is at peace. Okay, listen to what this guy has to say, because I don't know if it's genius or if it's absolutely unhinged. He says that a girl's youth is valuable, and for them to spend time with him, knowing that he probably won't marry them, he wants to repay them for their time and effort. Honestly, I kind of like it.
I mean, we heard that last time. Also, when I say I'm not going to add any twang to it, I can't do that just on the spot. Like, it has to be natural. Like, if I'm talking to like my dad or something, I'll just naturally have like really twangy voice for whatever reason. But just talking like this, I can't just like activate it. It has to be, I don't know, in a place of letting your guard down. I mean, that's saying too much. I feel like that's not what it is, but we'll just say that. For lack of a better way of describing why I don't have any south in my voice when talking on YouTube, I guess. I mean, sometimes, if I get too comfortable, maybe that's the word I was looking for, comfortable. If I get too comfortable, I might just start slurring words, and then that kind of gets twangy, I guess, but I don't know, twang might even be a strong word, but yeah. How do you say microwave in wherever you're at? Do you say microwave? I feel like I have to stop, like, when I'm saying that. I have microwave. I have to, like, actively think about saying microwave. And my mouth does, like, way too much movements instead of just saying microwave. The microwave.
I kind of love it. There are so many guys out there that will date you for like 10 years. And you won't.
Oh, wow. Throwing shade there at him.
I'm just kidding. He also mentions that he doesn't care if his girls are dating him to leech off of his fame. He said he doesn't care. So just know that today's story is going to get weird very, very quickly. It's going to get bad crazy. So if you guys remember the last video we did on Wang Sicong, we talked about his first love. Do you remember that?
Panda, right?
Yes, little Panda, okay? So Wang Sicong grew up financially struggling, and his parents decided to put their whole entire money, everything on the line to start a business. And that business ends up doing well. And I'm not talking like Fortune 500 company well. I'm talking it was enough to send Wang Sicong abroad to study. He went to this super elite private school in the UK, and there were all these little rich kids running around in their little Bentleys and their little Louis Vuittons, and he was like, I'm just not like other kids. I'm just different. Like, my parents are rich, but they're actually not like that rich. Like, I only get $200 a month as my entire allowance. That's it. Like, they're spending all their money to send me to this school. It was all fake. Okay, the whole thing was fake. His parents were fooling him. They were tricking him. They were basically billionaires at this point, and he just didn't know it, okay? So his first girlfriend, he starts dating while he's in school in the UK, and her name is Tiffany.
What?
Her name.
That's the first time Tiffany's actually spoken in this video. She hasn't said anything yet. But it's kind of like crazy that he was able to get a girlfriend to begin. Like, how did he get her to begin with? Question mark. If she was such a expensive, we'll say, girl, like, she needed, like, in his words, she just needed the life that he couldn't give her because he didn't have any money, right? She needed all the newest, I don't know, fashionable things, right? She needed to live the high life, question mark. So it's weird that he was even able to bag her in the first place? I don't, like, what did she see that wasn't the money? Was he just like a nice guy and that was enough, right? Question mark. Or is this just all like a story that he made up? Like, who knows, right?
Name is Tiffany. Oh my god, you guys find out. She said stop. Don't expose me like that.
I'm telling Paul.
Her name is Tiffany. He doesn't know that he's the son of a billionaire. She doesn't know that her boyfriend is the son of a billionaire. So they're both just dating in complete bliss. They have no fucking clue, okay? Which, like, why the fuck is first love such a big thing in Asian countries? That's
Bliss, quote unquote.
what I want to know. Okay, tell me right now, because this guy gets so hung up on his first love. He gets so hung up on Tiffany. He can't forget about Tiffany for the rest of his life. Anyway, are you having a blast right now?
Yeah.
You look like you're having a blast.
Oh yeah, I'm having a great time.
So Wang Sitong's arguable first love is this girl, Tiffany. And Tiffany was a popular kid in school. Wang Sitong was not. He was like the nerd with no money. Tiffany, they said that she was so pretty. She's got these big old eyes. Her skin is as fair as snow, which, like, okay,
Wait a
I hate
minute.
these descriptions. Okay? And so while they were dating, he nicknamed her Little Panda because she would constantly wear these little panda hats everywhere that she went. She was f***ing obsessed with pandas. There's too many connections here. There's too much going on here, okay? So the way
Again, like, I still don't know how they got together to begin with. If he was like the nerdy guy and she was the most popular girl, I mean, that's like a story as old as time when it comes to movies and fiction. But like real life, how true is this story that he's telling, that Wang Sitong is telling?
way that people describe this relationship, it feels like Wang Sitong loved her and he was heartbroken when things didn't work out. So he would sit there and he promised Tiffany, like, I'm gonna work so hard one day and I'm gonna make so much money and I'm gonna buy you everything you want one day. And she was like, but I want it now. But I want a Louis Vuitton bag right now. So they kept fighting over that. This is what Wang Sitong had to say about the relationship. I got into a fight once with a very materialistic girl in the United Kingdom. I asked her, why do you like Louis Vuitton so much? She said it represented our identities, our status. I was so speechless. I called her a joke. And she confidently told me, you're just not used to it because you can't afford it.
Yeah, sure. Sniper rifle sound. I forgot what it's called, but no offense to anybody who has all this like fashion stuff, but it's the stuff is specifically for people who don't have a lot of money. It's not for the rich, right? Like actual rich people. It's not meant for them. So even though you buy the stuff to make it feel like you're part of the 1%, it's not for the 1%. It's for the people who, like the middle class or lower, who actually can afford it, but are wasting what little money they do have to make themselves appear to be rich to their peers. Right? I forget. There's a term for this. I forget what it's called. Or maybe I could just like type in like a description of what I'm saying, and then maybe Google will tell me what I'm trying to look for. It might just be luxury fashion, right? But I feel like it's not the term I'm looking for. But we'll just refer to it as luxury fashion right now. Luxury fashion is not for people who are actually rich, is what I'm trying to say. It's for people. It's for, again, if you want to use the term, like, not term, if you want to call us peasants, it's for the peasants like us who have no money to try to pretend to everybody around us that we have a lot of money, right? That's what it's for. So I feel like in the situation that we're talking about, this girl, she doesn't understand that these things aren't really there. It's just you're showing off to your peers, but if you were really rich, you wouldn't be wearing this stuff to begin with, question mark. Like really, really rich. Like she possibly wants to be, I feel like.
Damn.
And I said, a girl only needs to accessorize themselves if they are empty and inferior on the inside, if they've got nothing going on. So the two of them, they break up before either of them find out that Wang Sitong was actually the son of the richest man in China at the time. And this is the very first girlfriend of Wang Sitong. And you would think that this is the craziest story, but it just gets crazier with each girlfriend. Like what?
Like how? How does it get even crazier?
What is going on? There are rumors that Wang Sitong never got over this girlfriend. Do you have a chasanang?
I did, but
Do you want to take off your hoodie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hot.
Yeah, bro, you look drenched in sweat, bro.
So you're telling me this March keeps warm?
It's so cozy.
So in 2015, this is like way later, after he's already in China, he's a billionaire, but this is part of the story with his first girlfriend. In 2015, Wang's dad gives him like $1 million USD, and he's like, here, take this, do something with it. So he puts $20 million of his own money, and he starts a streaming platform called Panda. Stop it. It's basically a Twitch. This was like his little dream project. The whole branding of the company is, you guessed it, little pandas, like little cute little animated pandas. The emojis of the company were pandas. The company merch, pandas. Everything was pandas, to the point where people were like, is this guy still caught up on his ex-girlfriend? On his
Yeah, but I mean, it's a Chinese billionaire in China. Pandas are Chinese? Question mark. You could argue that it's just thematical with the location that he lives in. Of course, we can say it's because of his first girlfriend, but still, I want to see if that place still exists. I'm going to look up that. Was it just panda.tv? Okay, no. Google says it is no longer currently active, question mark, something like that. It's been deadpooled. I've never heard that term used here like this. It's been deadpooled. So it's just no longer around.
on his first love? Like, is that what's going on? So, I mean, he's got seemingly endless funds, right? And this guy has so much money. He has this star power. A bunch of these big name streamers start jumping over to Panda TV. And at one point, it was like one of the top 3 streaming platforms in the entire country of China.
Until
Except it's Deadpooled now.
he went bankrupt.
Yeah, in 2019.
Wow.
So, I don't know. Just like his relationship with his ex, it just kind of fizzled out. You know what I mean?
How do you have so much money and yet the company goes bankrupt? I mean, I guess it doesn't affect him, right? Because he has a lot of money, but kind of an oof.
Yeah, why did it go bankrupt?
Oh, there's just too much competition.
Wow.
It's cutthroat, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you have Twitch, you got YouTube. I mean, Kick is a thing now too. So those are like the top 3 dogs right now as far as Western goes. Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Though, I mean, you can use those over there, but what do they have over there? The WeChat? Can you do that on WeChat or whatever platforms they have? That's assuming they even allow something like Kick and, well, Kick specifically over there. I'm assuming you can use Twitch and YouTube, but I expect the Chinese government wants you to not use those and use their own platforms so they can actually supervise what you're doing, right?
He's like the richest guy.
Yeah, but still doesn't mean you have the best
Right.
streaming gaming platform.
Yeah, so everyone hunted down his first love on social media.
No way.
Okay, so they actually found her. Cause I was like, is there any like follow up to her living? Oh, I think she said that she is like married and kids or something at this point, right? So she just said that in passing the last video, I think, but didn't elaborate on any of that.
Way?
Yeah, is this not crazy? You know that, what's that thing that people do? There's always that trend of there's girls that people date before they get married. There's always a girl, I don't know why, like every guy dates her and then the next girlfriend they have, they get married. It's you, but you're getting married. What's going on?
You're getting married.
All your exes just get married after you?
I have something similar to this, but not not what they're talking about. So I feel like as a teen / early adult, it felt like every time I got out of a relationship with someone, they found somebody else immediately and then had children with them. Why did I say have children's? And they would have children with that person like very quickly. So they could just immediately after me, it's like new boyfriend and they're immediately having children. So it's kind of like, oof, that was weird. But yeah, so similar kind of anecdote, just instead of marriage, just replace it with children.
Wow, no, Wang Sicong is that girl. Everyone just fucking gets married after dating Wang Sicong. Literally, all his girlfriends get married to really rich men after dating him.
I mean, they got the million, right? So what's the point of sticking around or like waiting? I got the free Wang Sitong million, or is it the free Sitong million? And now I can actually, be with the person they want to be, with the person they want to, right?
Bizarre, because listen to what happens to his first love, right? Tiffany confirms on social media that she studied in the UK and that she was, the first love of Wang Sitong. And there's like pictures. She looks really cute. Everyone is commenting, oh my god, she's so pretty. This is the girl that Wang couldn't have. It's the one that got away. They found out she got married in 2014 to this really rich man. He's definitely nowhere near as rich as Wang, like not that rich, but she has a collection of Hermes bags. She has a Bentley, a Ferrari. So I would say she's doing just fine. She's also a mom to 2 kids.
Okay.
So she got the Louis Vuitton dreams of her life, okay? So that's Wang's ex-girlfriend number 1. And he moves to China. Now he's like this billionaire. He's really embracing it. He's buying all these supercars, like spending a ton of money. Ex number 2 is the exception to this. Her life is ruined because of Wang Sicong and because a cute little selfie that she posted. It's kind of sick and twisted. So Wang Sicong meets her. Her name is Ying in 2011. So this is, again, like I said, after he knows he's a billionaire and he's trying to be like a professional gamer at this point. Ying
Is that going to play into this? Is she a professional gamer? Question mark.
is pretty normal. Her family isn't that rich. She's just trying to like make it. She's trying to be a model. And Wang is captivated by her. He's like, oh my God, you're so pretty. To the point where he gives her a really interesting nickname. And I don't know if it's that cute, but he calls her stupid little Wang. Okay.
What?
I don't know.
Isn't that an insult?
But I think it's supposed to be cute. Like
a silly, goofy.
yeah, like silly, goofy little bitch.
Yeah. It's like how we address each other.
That's probably fine. I feel like a lot of women like to call people stinky. That's an insult, technically, right? But they're not necessarily actually calling them smelly, right? They're just saying, just calling people a nickname, smelly, stinky, like their boyfriends specifically.
Little silly gooster.
Like I've heard people say that enough times.
I think in the English translation, stupid little Wang is so aggressive.
Silly goose.
It's like, anyway, he gives me such a cute little nickname. He calls me stupid little okay, it's like, whoa, what just happened? So, yeah, they both have the same last name. Anyway, that's Yang. But he would draw these little cartoons of him carrying a girl on his back, and he'd be like, this is the kind of love I fantasize about.
Did he actually draw that? Why is this guy good at everything? I mean, it's just like a little doodle, but it actually is pretty decent from what we're just seeing from just that. Why is this guy just given everything, right? Not only all the money, the intellect, but now he's a professional drawer too. I mean, I guess he can't play, he's bad at video games, so we can at least give him that. He sucks at video games. But like, really? You can draw 10 out of 10 as well? Can you have at least a few more flaws, please?
He would draw these little cartoons of him carrying a girl on his back, and he'd be like, this is the kind of love I fantasize about. And it's all Yang. So here's the trend with Wang that we're gonna see. The guy will fall in love with a girl, and he's so obsessed with her. He like wants to give his life to her. He'll spend all this money on her. He genuinely loves her. And then a month later, he's over it. Like, he's done. He wants to move on, okay? And so 2 months later, someone pretty walks by. That's it. That's gone. But anyway, Wang reveals to the public that he's in a relationship with Ying, and he never reveals who the girl is. But people hunt her down on social media. They find out it's Ying, and nobody knows who she is. She's a small town model. They're like, who the f is Ying, right? She's this mysterious girlfriend. We gotta find out more. So they start going through her social media, and there's this one picture that goes absolutely viral.
Are we going to see it, or is it too bad that we can't see it?
So this is back when Angelababy just featured in her first movie.
No clue who that is.
So Angelababy's star power is like on the rise. She is the it girl. She's being hyped so hard. Her fan base is insane. Keep this in mind because Ying posts such an innocent little selfie. Okay, it's a little selfie of herself. And she goes, they say I look like Angelababy in this picture. What do you guys think?
They're just being silly.
That's it. That's all she writes, okay? That's it. It's a little cringe. Okay, it's a little cringe, right?
Tiffany, why are you smiling?
Yeah. Tiffany's like, wait, I have a lot of pictures where I look like Angela. I'm like, me too. You know, it's okay.
I don't know, Dad, what's up with your face?
You know Angelababy?
No, but name's kind of funny.
Angelababy. I'm about to give a PowerPoint presentation on Wang Sitong's love life right now. It's not that crazy, right? The picture's not crazy. The fucking fans were so pissed off. Angelababy's fans were like, how dare you say you look like our queen? You look like the trash that accumulated at the bottom of the sink drain. You're nothing but filth. You think you're stupid for even thinking you look like Queen Goddess Angelababy. I hate you. They were
Did they actually say that, or is that just Stephanie letting out her rage? Question mark.
so mad. Oh my God, they were so mad. They were like, I will take you down.
Dang.
So literally, because of this, Angelababy's toxic side of her fan base were determined to take this poor girl down. I think it also made them mad that she was probably dating Wang Sitong. So they start snooping, digging into her past, and they found out that she had gotten paid a few times to do revealing photo shoots. They weren't even like nude photo shoots, but just kind of like sexy photo shoots. She worked at a nightclub at one point to support herself in college, which like, why does anyone care, right? But we live in a society. So everyone is mad, and they told Wang that he needs to pick cleaner girls to date. That's what they told him. But she still had people standing up for her, till people dug up old videos of her competing in like this modeling show, okay? where in the show she flat out said she wanted to be famous, and she said that she could be famous because she's hot enough to be famous. The show has these little rankings, and instead of ranking first, like she thought she would, she was so confident, she ranked third. And on camera, she visibly is not happy for the winner. So a lot of girls were like, ooh, we don't like that. Like, that's not girl power vibes, okay? But honestly, I don't even think she looks that mad. She just looks like sad that she...
I mean, it's okay. Like, she doesn't look that bad. It's nice. It's not pure hatred, right? But it could be seen as like a, I don't know how to describe it, like a fake, like smile, but behind it, it's like a screw you kind of face. I don't know. You could just like dig whatever you want this face to mean, right? Like you can feel the bite to it, I guess, but again, we're obviously just having fans, or should we say stans, lose their minds over nothing, right?
lost.
Yeah.
So they start dragging her for posting videos showing her cleavage. It's not even a lot of cleavage. It's like this much cleavage, okay? Like if we're talking mountains, this is a little valley. They're dragging her for getting plastic surgery done, allegedly. People start tweeting at Wang Sicong saying things like, you need to do a better job at screening your potential girlfriends. So Wang Sicong, honestly, good for him, didn't give a fork, because he's like, I'm a billionaire. That's literally his, that's it. That's all he has to say, I'm a billionaire. Any excuse, anything comes up, I'm a billionaire, okay? So this is a McDonald's, I'm a billionaire, okay? So people start-
Give me KFC.
So people start jumping on this hate train for her, and they start digging up more information about her, like the fact that she had a profile on this website called, do you guys know Moco? So it's a website that connects actresses and models to talent agencies. But a lot of times it's used as a cover for escorting, sometimes like selling nude photos. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of this place. I know of a place that sounds like that, but, well, has a similar name, but it's just a social media network.
So technically you could argue that it's to connect you with entertainment agencies, but it seems like everyone is under the belief that it's mainly for escorting, like high-end escorting. So photos of a profile start circulating, and people are trying to address Wang Sicong online, like, hey, your girlfriend's got a profile, right? And they're like, are you not gonna say anything about this? You know, she's on MK, she's on MK. And he responded, MK is a website. I also have an account, so am I a sex worker now? And then he says, if you guys want to gossip, that's fine, but you suddenly think you're f***ing Sherlock Holmes. That's what he said, defending his girlfriend. He said she's a new model. Tiffany's falling in love. She's like, she's like, wow.
She actually did.
Her little head is going like this. She's like, yeah. And then he's like, you know, she doesn't come from a wealthy family, so it's not easy for her. She's not a celebrity. And then he's like, maybe you guys don't understand me. I don't just date someone because they're celebrities or they're rich. I don't care. I'm a billionaire, okay?
I can solve it.
Literally, okay? I mean, you gotta like love him for a second there for defending his girlfriend. I love it, okay?
Yeah, I mean, technically, everybody, like almost everyone on the planet is poorer than him. So it's basically like, okay, I might as well date whoever I want. I have so much money, nobody has more money than me. I have, you know, free pickings of whoever I want, whether they're poor, middle class, upper class, etc. Right? It's like, who cares at that point when you have so much money? Not that you should be caring to begin with, but you could just easily say even then, like, I already have all the money I need. I don't need someone who has any money at all.
But then it gets bad. Ying's ex-girlfriend comes out with proof that she wasn't on MK to model and connect with agents. They had proof that she was selling nude photos, and it was also stated that she would date multiple rich men at the same time and scam them out of their money. So, yeah. And it wasn't just like one person that came out, there were a ton of people that came out about this, and Wang—
Wait, are we saying that she did do these things? Are these confirmed? So was it just, are we saying she was trying to scam Sicong out of money? Question mark. Is that the narrative now?
broke up with Ying and quietly deleted all of his posts defending her and changed his Weibo status to widowed and bisexual. Which for a while, Ying had to go quiet on social media. Her dreams of being a model were done because no big company wanted to work with her. And now she's a beauty guru. She's a content creator.
Okay, but were the allegations true? Question. I mean, I'm assuming she didn't try to. We didn't get any confirmation of her saying that they weren't true, so I guess they were. And I guess she was trying to scam Sicong, but like the guy was going to give her like $1 million anyways, right? So did she need to do that? I mean, I feel like everybody's just going to go after Sicong and try to get that $1 million. So it doesn't really matter. Everyone's possibly after that $1 million.
teaches people how to do makeup and skincare. But a lot of people see this, the demise of his second relationship, a lot of people see this as Wang's original villain origin story. His first girlfriend broke up with him for being broke. His second girlfriend was probably using him for money and fame. That's what he thinks. I don't know if it's true. So starting from this point forward, he kind of becomes a fucking menace to society. Like this is, and to women, this is when he becomes absolutely unhinged up here. This is when he starts attacking female celebrities online for no reason at all. This is the moment. He gets the nickname Wang. Yeah. Okay, he's just saying whatever intrusive thought just pops into his mind because he's a billionaire, okay? And he starts dating an actress named Yao. I'm like literally giving you a PowerPoint presentation right now. This is Yao. She actually was a big actress at the time. She was in massive hits with You, Love Like
Was that we had some artifacting there on the screen.
Zodiac with Jackie Chan? Zodiac with Jackie Chan? Anybody?
No.
Whew, nobody.
I know Karate.
I don't know if I've seen that. Question mark. I feel like I've seen a lot of Jackie Chan movies, but it doesn't come to mind. I would have to see like a clip from the movie and like a poster for it. I have to know if I've actually watched it myself.
Kid.
Karate Kid.
Jackie Chan.
Yep. Same
Rush
guy,
Hour
same guy.
3.
That's the one.
Spot on.
Yeah, once it's dating Jackie Chan. Confirmed.
So she's like Jackie Chan's protege at one point. She played Zodiac alongside Jackie Chan, and here's a little fun fact. This was her first action movie ever. She learned how to surf for the movie. There was cliff jumping scenes, jumping into the sea, falling into tree scenes, and she refused to use a stunt double.
I mean, that's what Jackie does, so that's kind of like she's trying to imitate him, so that would make a lot of sense. I'm going to look up Zodiac and see if I've seen this movie. I'm going to assume I have not seen this because like it's too late. Like I was only like watching movies and stuff in my youth, and like after a certain point, I stopped watching movies and stopped caring about movies. So I think this was like past that point. I was like already in the 2010s, which I probably wasn't watching too many movies at the point. Maybe I was. I don't know. No, I think that was like depending on when it was in the 2010s, because I didn't see the actual like final number. Just like 20. Then a 1, and I didn't see the actual end number, so who knows when that was. I mean, you could just look it up. I don't want to look it up again. But yeah, haven't seen it.
So she did it all herself. So she got a lot of respect, won a lot of awards. It's reported that she made close to $100 million off this film.
What?
One
Yeah,
film.
insane. So she's wealthy, talented, admired, skilled. She really doesn't need to be dating Wang Sicong. So maybe this one was love, I don't know. He really does know how to woo someone though. So at her movie premiere, like a little press conference, he sent her a bouquet of 999 roses.
Wow, cause he's a billionaire.
Cause he's a billionaire, okay? So the two
You
get
know how much that cost then? 999 roses?
It's like $7,000
Yeah.
for roses!
Yeah.
I mean, $7,000 for a billionaire isn't a lot of money, but it should be the gesture, right? The gesture, not necessarily the fact that it's not a lot of money for a billionaire.
So the two get very serious. They even met each other's parents, which is a huge thing in Chinese culture. And yeah, but other than that, we don't know what happened. Because after like a year of dating, they just broke up. Netizens speculated that Wang breaks up with girls just like depending on his mood. Depending on the vibe, the flavor of the month, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like he just burns out. That's what I'm kind of getting now. Is he goes so hard at the beginning, just doing everything, just going nuts, all the money being spent, all of, like the affection trying to give, and then he just burns out and it's like, I'm over it. I'm just over it now. I feel like that's how everything just breaks down. He just can't keep up that momentum and just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Others speculated that Yao was trying to use him to benefit her career, and that kind of pushed him away. But either
I feel like that's just out of nowhere because like she was with Jackie Chan, right? Like she's on Jackie Chan's side. There's no way it was because of that, right?
way, they break up. Yao went on to focus on her career. She's been seen with a new boyfriend at a hot pot restaurant, and a lot of people say that even though the new boyfriend isn't as rich as Wang, he's hotter than Wang. So
I mean, sure. Because it's not like Wang, from the few pictures we've seen, is all that attractive. He seems to be a average dude. I don't know if he's considered average or below average by Chinese standards, but I assume he's just an average looking guy. So sure, it's not like that's going to be hard to come by to find some sort of supermodel man, right? To beat Sicong in looks, I would assume.
I don't know what that means, okay? So she seems to be doing okay, right? And yeah, now we have girlfriend number 4. She goes by the name Fiona. Have you guys heard of Fiona? I really feel it. like I'm giving up. This is Fiona. This is Fiona. She doesn't look like that anymore. She looks like that now.
What?
Wait, that's when she was dating with Wang?
After.
What?
That looks like what Wang Sicong will date.
Yeah. So she's an influencer that came from a pretty well-off family, and she studied abroad in America. It said that she actually flew back to China to be with Wang, so I guess they met online, right? And this is actually one of the longest relationships that Wang had. 22 months.
Okay, yeah, pretty long, almost 2 years.
Months. Not even 2 years is this guy's longest relationship. He's like 35 right now. And while they're dating, they seemed really stable. Anywhere that Wang went, Fiona was there. He brought her to travel around the world, to attend weddings together. They went to games together. A lot of people thought that they were end game. He would support her lifestyle. He showered her with gifts. Okay, he bought her this piece of art. Can you guys guess how much? It's called Mickey Mouse Portrait. Can you guys guess how much you think this is?
14 million.
14 million USD then?
But that's insane.
Well, he's a billionaire.
Then?
Like, really? Just MS Paint's circles, really? Just to have this Mickey Mouse thing? How fast can I do that, like, on camera? Right? I mean, we can't really do it that well because, again, this thing is not great. Why is this acting weird? There we go. They're just gonna do it like real time. So let's just get a circle. I'm gonna make it as dumb looking as possible. I'm not even gonna try to attempt to make it look nice. So that, and we have the eyes about there. I probably, we shouldn't do that. We need to like get a beige, which I don't really have. So we'll go with like this color for that. How much do you think this is gonna give them, right? How much did this cost Sicong to acquire? We'll say this is like way over here, and then this one's up front. A little bit off, but again, I'm not trying to make it accurate in any major sense. We just set the 2 buttons, the nose, I think is what that's supposed to be. There, and then what is that, red? For the mouth. There you go. Can I have my however much money this is going to get this artist, please? I would like, tell me, Stephanie, how much this is worth?
Then standards up here, and Lainey wants Sicong to meet it, okay?
Yeah, then he says raise your standards, Wang Sicong. How much do you guys think this is?
I don't know.
It looks like dots.
I know.
I'm gonna be so uncultured and educated. It looks like dots I can make on Photoshop. It looks like dots I can make on Procreate. You know where you do the circle tool and you just drag it out like this? That's what this looks like. There's not even
I mean, I technically could have made it even faster by just using like a big circle, actually, instead of, what you call it? I don't think, yeah. This tool, I have the free version, so I can't just make circles, but I could have just drawn circles instead of like coloring it in like that, but oh well.
background
Oh, it's a
color.
Mickey Mouse! I just see it!
Hello? She said it was.
She just said it.
I said it!
Yes, but I didn't see the Mickey Mouse. Danny, did you see the Mickey Mouse?
This one?
Yeah.
And this is the body?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. $1 million.
Very artistic.
Yeah, how much you
Oh,
think?
you would not be able to do this, babe.
You don't think so?
Oh, no, no, no.
Alright, 350k.
350K?
What is it, babe?
It was $1 million.
Okay, now we got the pricing. So can someone give me $1 million for this drawing? Please and thank you. I am clearly a professional artist and deserve $1 million for my rendition of Mickey Mouse here on the screen. I will be taking that straight to my PayPal, and then I'll be transferring that to my bank. Thank you very much.
$1 million. I mean, I want to be this piece of artwork. Like, I don't want to be his girlfriend. I want to be this artwork. You're telling me that's $1 million? In
Should I just like leave that drawing on the screen? I think I can bring it back. Yes, I can bring it back for a second. Let's I'm gonna just do that just because it was bothering me. Not that this isn't just pure trash. But yeah, I'll trash that out. I can bring it back whenever I want to. If I want to bring it back.
insane. Okay, so he gives her this artwork that's $1 million, probably even more. But after 22 months, they break up, and Fiona starts talking him on social media.
I feel like if you got given this MS Paint circle drawing, you would like break up with him immediately. It's like, sure, you spent $1 million on it, but you spent $1 million on some MS Paint circles. Like, come on. Like, Really? Also, she said yesterday, not yesterday, in the last Sicong video, that he didn't get trash talked by his exes. So, what's going on here? They actually do have bad stuff to say. Are they not getting the million? Or have these ones not gotten the million yet? Like girlfriend 2, girlfriend 3, did they not get $1 million?
No way.
She posts, actually guys, I don't mind that everyone is asking me if we broke up because in the past 2 years, I've never felt happy. Not even 1 second of my life was I happy in the past 2 years. I'm a lot happier now, so thank you. I will leave the unhappiness to somebody else.
Damn.
I feel like he cheated on her or something.
Probably.
But his response was kind of nice. People started sending this post to Wang, and along with news that she was selling the art that he gifted her, and he was very rational. He responded, I'm not a good person either, so I don't care. Since we were together, it's fine to say whatever she wants. In terms of gifts, I've already given them to her, so I don't care what she does with it. As for what I think about her actions, I'm not gonna comment. Like,
Wow.
why
Okay.
is he unhinged but also rational? Yeah, like also kind of okay, right? So
Yeah, it's just you could argue taking the higher ground, question mark.
after their breakup, Fiona starts getting plastic surgery and entered her influencer era. Her style also changed. She went from having this like cute girl next door look to like full on influencer baddie. And apparently, Fiona has online drama of her own. So there's a male star in China named Zhengkai. Zhengkai, okay? And it was rumored that he was dating Fiona at one point, and then she had leaked pictures of him running around in nightclubs, and he was nicknamed the Little Prince of the Nightclub, which I guess wasn't a good look because of these rumors. And people speculated that Fiona released these photos of him partying it up because she was annoyed that they broke up. But that's just a speculation. We don't know if they even dated. But it's also suspected that she leaked a shirtless picture of him sleeping. Yeah.
What am I gonna do with that information?
Again, yeah, I don't know. We don't know if she's the one that leaked this picture or like what. But then 5 years later, Fiona moved to Vancouver and married this guy. When
Which, the guy with the glasses? I mean, I guess it has to be the guy with the glasses.
people found out, because she's an influencer now, they said, wow, she picked the ugliest man in Vancouver.
Oof.
What's wrong with people? What's wrong with netizens, okay? That's what they said. They said, you picked the ugliest man in Vancouver. People were scratching their heads, like, how do you go from Wang Sicong to picking that guy? Like, he must really love you. Turns out, his family owns a massive factory in Vancouver that's worth $200 million. Yeah, and they also own car dealerships that sell supercars. And just look at the engagement ring that he got her. It's a 10-carat heart-shaped diamond.
I was like, what are we supposed to be looking at? But what's with the Legos? Hello? This guy, I mean, you could argue that he looks like a nerd, so is that why we're looking at Legos? Is because he is just like a nerd?
Probably worth close to $10 million, if not more. She has kids. This is a fully gold crown that he got her for the wedding.
That's a Chinese.
Yeah, now she's just living her life in Vancouver with kids, and she seems very happy. So again, Wang Sicong, the marriage maker, strikes again, okay? What?
Bro.
Then we have his next girlfriend. Now, we don't know much about her. She's just
Well, actually, maybe it's kind of the same, because they get married, but then they have children, right? On top of that, so maybe it is the same thing. Like what I was saying that I had happened to me, where I had girlfriends who just like immediately got a new boyfriend afterwards, like instantly, and just started having babies.
just a small town actress. He quickly moves on to the next victim. Buckle up. His sixth girlfriend is very important. This is the dog sitter. This is the. Do you know the dog sitter? You don't know the. Zhao Ji.
Huh?
Sorry. Let's call her
We talked about her yesterday.
Z.
Z. Okay.
Okay,
I keep saying yesterday. This wasn't even yesterday. It was 2 days ago.
so Z was a model before she was known as Wang's girlfriend, and now she's just known as Wang's dog sitter. But she was doing really well as a model, okay? She was working with massive brands like Audi, Maserati, Louis Vuitton, Piaget, Patek, Boucheron, hi Julie. Boucheron, hi Julie. And a bit random in China, but she modeled for Ford Fiesta. Yeah, it's weird, okay? So Wang and Z, they meet at an auto show, and people said it was like love at first sight. They couldn't keep their hand off of each other. They move in together really quick, and we can't know for sure how it compares to other girlfriends, but yeah, they move in relatively quick. And that's where
I feel like maybe she is actually his wife in disguise. Question mark. Because she's still come into his house, taking care of his dog Coco, and the other one. I think he has a new one who's replaced Coco, or at least replaced his number one slot. That Coco, not preoccupied. Why did I not think of the right word? Preoccupied is not the word I was looking for. I think the issue was that I added pre-occupied, like added the pre to that. It's the number one spot that Coco occupied is no longer the number one spot. I think he has like another dog, right? That's what she said yesterday. Also, I don't know why I can't stop saying yesterday. But yeah, the other day she said that. Also, you could hear there, because I was talking about the slurring of words sometimes. Instead of saying yesterday, I'm saying yesterday. Like if you didn't catch that. Also, if you want to hear just like a one that's like pretty easy to hear, it would be instead of saying like what potato. It's what is it? What would I say? Oh yeah, it's just like an A at the end. Potatoes. You know, the potatoes. Instead of potatoes. Like where are the potatoes? It's like where's the potatoes? That's an easy one that I would be using typically. Like I don't say potato. Maybe I do sometimes, but potatoes is also in the vernacular, I guess.
Where Z starts forming an attachment to Coco. Do you remember Coco?
Yes,
That the big dog.
Wang's baby, the Siberian Husky. This guy fucking loves his dog. It's like his Achilles heel. If you ever want to with Wang Sicong, you take his dog. It's his weakness.
So that he becomes John Wick? Question mark. Side note: I have not seen any of the John Wick movies, but I'm pretty sure that is the plot, right? They do something to the dog, and then he just goes nuts and starts like killing everybody? Question mark. Obviously not like that, but like I understand the plot better than that. It's just I'm being vague, just in case nobody has also not seen John Wick and doesn't want to be spoiled. So that's why I'm being vague like that. But yeah, I feel like don't do that because Wang Sicong is one of the richest people on the planet. So I feel like if you mess with his dog, he is going to become Batman / John Wick, and he's going to like destroy the world. So do not do that.
He threatened the entire nation of China when his dog went missing once, and he said if anyone hurts his dog, he will find them and kill them.
Yeah, like what did I just say? We did hear that in the other day, but again, do not do anything to this man's dog. The world will regret it. So do not do that.
Yeah, he also offered like $100,000 to anyone who would find his dog. And when his dog was finally found, there were jokes of people quitting their jobs to find his dog. And he said, "Stop daydreaming, get back to work." Yeah. So this guy, yeah.
No, I like this guy.
Yeah, he's so aggressive, okay? He has a personal chef for Coco. He buys Apple Watches for Coco. He has a diamond water bowl for Coco that he only pours in Fiji water. In the summer, Shanghai gets really hot, right? He puts Coco on a private plane to Beijing because it's less hot over there. So Wang and Z, they move in together just as quickly as they fall in love, and then they break up. But Z ends up sticking around. Even now, she's still in Wang Sicong's life. She's still involved, and it's all allegedly due to a wine bottle. In 2013, while they were dating, Wang was at a club, okay? And he likes to start fights. He likes to punch people in faces, apparently. I'm sorry. Allegedly, don't sue me.
Yeah, it's like what? I feel like you can't just say he just beats people up right out of nowhere.
I love Panda group. Ooh. One of the other people, they get so mad, they pick up a wine bottle and they chuck it at the billionaire. And Z is like, "Not my billionaire!" And she throws herself in front of him, which is really dumb. Okay, you should let it hit him so that he gets injured and then you take care of him and you're like, "Wang, you're so ugly, but I'll stay with you anyway." You know what I mean? Then he'll be like, "Oh my God, thank you," right? But it hits her on the corner of the eye. And now she can't model anymore because her eye is injured and we live in a society. So as a form of compensation, Wang makes her the dog sitter, and I'm sure he pays her an astronomical amount compared to regular dog sitters. I'm sure it's not market value, okay? It said that she lives a life of luxury since then. From the moment they broke up, she went from being girlfriend to dog sitter, and in between that time, till now, Wang has had like 10 different girlfriends.
Oh,
But
is that the girl that she has the G?
G-Wagon, yes! He buys her fancy cars, fancy everything, fancy bags. But Z, girlfriends come and go. Z.
I'm saying I feel like this is just his wife at this point. And like they could secretly be married and all the other women are just like concubines or something, right? They're not really there. They're just mistresses that he just puts on a show for, but the dog sitter is his real wife forever.
Z's here to stay. In fact, there are pictures of her. This is Wang Sicong.
His girlfriend?
That's
Yeah,
the girlfriend?
and the dog sitter.
Bro.
Oof. Again, she's wife. She's secretly the wife.
The dog sitter to the right, girlfriend to the left.
She just, this is another new girlfriend, and she's just right here across from them hanging out. She even posted on her Weibo once, "As long as I don't die, you all are just concubines."
What the
What did I just say? I said everyone else is just concubine / What did I say? Concubine slash mistresses? But yeah, I told you, she's secretly the wife. I didn't even need to like get to this point to know that she's a wife and everyone else is a concubine.
What does that mean?
Meaning like you all are just bitches, you fucks. Yeah.
Wait, she posted that? Are you kidding me?
He won't say anything?
I don't think so. He just like lets her do whatever it seems because she does some crazy shit. Apparently, one time, I don't know if this is true.
I'm telling you, she secretly has the wife papers, wife documents. They are married.
But it's rumored that she bought internet warriors, like internet crazy people, to dig up scandals on Wang's new girlfriends to destroy their image.
Dang.
So a lot of people think that she's jealous and trying to drive these girlfriends away so that she can be the final one at the end.
I mean, I feel like she already is the final one. Like she is the one. She's literally getting so much money from him constantly hanging out with him, constantly taking care of his dog, always around him, probably like always at his house. Like she is the one. Let's not even like pretend like she isn't.
But she does seem a little bit crazy. She seemed just very unhinged. People are kind of mean to her though. They said she used to look very rustic. Do you know what that means?
Rustic?
I just learned this. When someone calls you rustic, that means you don't have a city girl face. They said she looks like a country girl. So
Why?
they said when she was dating Wang, she looks like a country girl, okay? And now she looks like an influencer baddie. If it feels like I'm being harsh on her for no reason, it's because she's fat phobic. So you know how she's the dog sitter for Wang? She's probably the most famous dog sitter in all of China. And in 2018, she started making fun of fat people online. Like fat people. I don't even want to say fat
What do
people,
you
but like
mean?
fat people. Okay, so let me paint the picture. This infamous dog sitter, she decides, ding, 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 cash cow, I'm the most famous dog sitter. I'm gonna start selling dog products online. So she starts these little live streams
How does that get to where we're going to end up at?
where she's selling dog products and they're flying off the shelves, okay? She gets into a fight with a customer who for some reason like bought something, doesn't like it, and I guess it was like this whole thing and there's this whole dispute online and Z posts on Weibo, which is like Twitter, a fat bought something from the store and wanted to return it. After the return, she kept messaging me and yapping. When I clicked her profile, I saw a huge elephant thigh. Fat I even saw her making another Weibo post about it. Ha ha ha. So much fat and with so many issues, look in the mirror, are you not disgusted?
My goodness.
Unhinged, so bad. Like, what is going on? But she kept going. She said, like, fat, please stop posting food pics. And so people would post, like, you're disgusting. People were calling her out saying, are you really discriminating against people's weight? And she was just
We're not really going to get into the weight thing because weight thing isn't the same as other issues. So again, I'm not just going to get into that at all. But how do we know this is not Sicong secretly, right? Sicong is such like trash talker, right? So how do we know this isn't Sicong also? Just secretly. I mean, obviously it probably isn't, but is she influenced by him? I would assume. They're just two peas in a pod since he likes to just trash talk. Is she also just embodying that trash talk as well?
responded, yeah, I am. Another comment said, I wanted to make an order with you, but when I saw what you said about her, I will never do it. Like, I feel so bad for the other woman. And she just posted back, stop eating. But recently she had another scandal in 2020 where she went on a rant about how women need to only date and marry high-quality men. She said that she's so sick of moms being like, why are my kids so dumb? And then she said, it's because you didn't marry a high-quality man and make babies with high-quality men.
I mean, that I feel like that actually is the narrative that a lot of people feel in today's society, question mark, and that's why the birth rate is actually pretty low, right? Because people only want to, you know, we're going to go with both sides so I don't get in trouble. Both sides only want high quality partners, you know, on both sides, and thus nobody's dating. I mean, there's more factors than just that, but like nobody's dating because they only want the highest quality of partner, and thus the birth rate on all over the world is decreasing, and yada yada yada, whatever, right? So that's not like some sort of new sentiment. That's just like a pretty old sentiment at this point that I've heard like a million times. Like that's like the narrative that's been driven by society for quite a while now, arguably.
No.
You know, like, what is it? I don't know the exact saying. I'm not even going to go into it, but yeah.
Bro.
What is
and,
she
No
on?
filter.
Like, just fucking go brush Coco's hair and shut up, lady. Like, you have
So again, like, you'd be surprised that how many people follow this narrative. So they're acting surprised, but I feel like this is almost common, like the common Like, the common consensus of a lot of people is you need a high quality XYZ. So, I mean, high quality man, high quality woman, though. As a guy, I feel like we're not. Cause I'm not. I'm trying to play both sides here, but I'm guessing it's not like you don't really see that too much from like guys. It's a completely different story. This is a sentiment that's usually seen from women. Question mark is the high quality man, need a high quality man, 6 figures, whatever, right? But that's a whole different narrative. That's I'm just saying this is what it seems people are saying. Not that I follow any of this sort of ideology. Just these are things I've heard people say, and it just seems like that's how people think right now. Is you need a 10 out of 10 question mark. And I've heard it a lot, so I feel like this is no sort of new news. This is like old news, ancient news at this point. People thinking like this.
Such a good life. Just shut up and brush the dog's paws. Like, what are you doing? No? Go pick up some pill. What are you doing? But she's still living life. They like never responded to these. She goes on vacation with Wang. On her birthdays, he spoils her with like luxury handbags. He once bought her an alpaca for like $6,000. I tried to figure out if the alpaca was real or not. It doesn't look real, right? It's like a lamb, an alpaca. You know the alpaca? Like a llama.
Llama. It's a
alpaca,
llama.
bro.
Where's an alpaca?
It's basically a llama.
But like I couldn't. I was like,
Yeah.
is this like some sort of designer stuffed animal that's an alpaca for $6,000, or is he just living in Shanghai and it's like, here's an alpaca?
Yeah. They're trendy.
Oh, really?
Alpaca?
It looks so cute.
Because in Chinese, the alpaca pronunciation is like F your mom. 操你妈.
So this is why it's famous.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's a real alpaca.
Yeah, it's a real alpaca.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Fast.
Yeah, I feel like alpacas. People are just obsessed with them, right? Wasn't there like those alpaca plushies that were a big deal a while back? I don't know what they're called, but I feel like people loved those, right?
Oh, you want one?
Yes.
So it's also speculated that she too got the $800,000 severance breakup fee plus her monthly salary of being a dog sitter. Yeah.
Wow.
Now we have the next girlfriend.
Again, like I said, they're married. Even if they're not married, they might as well be married. And everyone else is just there to put on a show for the world, right? Because he is once again a modern day jester. So everyone else is just for the world's entertainment, but the dog sitter is his true wife.
Okay. They only dated 2 months, which seems to be a pretty decent time span for Wang's girlfriends. Like, this is, you can call yourself a girlfriend if you've dated him for 2 months. She's a relatively unknown actress, and after 2 months, he gifted her an Audi TT as a parting gift. Like, goodbye, here's an Audi TT, which you're like, oh, that's kind of nice, right? Like, why did I get an Audi, right? I don't know if this is the reason, but immediately after, he was dating her friend. So maybe that's why she got an Audi on top of everything. Yeah. So girlfriend number 8 is her friend.
Oh, she's famous.
Very famous, right?
Oh,
She was very excited to be Wang Sitong's girlfriend, okay?
How do you know this?
I know this because they were spotted at this grand opening for one of like Wanda Group's new businesses, right? And she was like walking behind Wang Sitong and reporters were like, Wanda Group, like, who's that girl, right? Yeah. And so they're interviewing and they walk over to the girl and they're like, hey, are you like, what's going on? Like, why are you here? What's going on? You work for Wanda? You look for Wanda Group or something? And she goes, I'm Wang's girlfriend.
Ooh.
And Wang Sitong looked very annoyed when she said that. But he did not deny their
What
relationship.
a playboy, huh?
Yeah. So the two only lasted a month after that, and Yushi got. I don't want to say she got what she needed, but her popularity skyrocketed after she dated Wang. She was booked by a lot of brands, a lot of movies, and when asked about the breakup, she was very PR. She said, I was really happy. I'm so lucky to have experienced such a sweet relationship. The experience to me is more important than the ending. Goodbye, Wang Sitong. I hope we all do well in the future.
Yeah, but again, I feel like everyone at this point is just dating to get the severance pay, if that's what we're going to call it, the severance pay of being in a relationship with him, and then getting the any other gifts along the way, getting the fame that you get during and afterwards, etc., etc. I feel like almost it might just be a secret thing in the industry to be like, okay, we all know that Wang Sitong is married to dog sitter. We're going to just pretend to date him to get the fame and money out of the kindness of his heart. Question mark. And they just all get in line and they take their turns getting the fame and money out of Sitong. I feel like that is what's going on.
I
You
mean,
know?
how can you be sad after
Yeah,
that break?
like she did what she needed to do, and like honestly, I stand. So there were also rumors that he paid her a breakup fee in the form of a house. So on top of the 800K, a lot of people were like, oh, I think he bought her a house because there's recent pictures of her in a house. And she said, no, I bought myself that house, but he did pay for a lot of the renovations. So thank you, Mr. Wang, for that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then she put a little quote about happiness after she debunked the rumors.
God.
She's like, happiness and live with no regrets. And I was like, girl, I would live with no regrets too, okay?
Anything you want me to say?
Yes, like you would think that she's working on Wang Sicong's PR team. It was insane. Neither of them ever publicly mentioned each other again, so it was a very pleasant breakup. We have Layla. Beautiful, okay? She's kind of a short relationship. She's a hostess and rumored to be Wang's ex-girlfriend, and their relationship doesn't seem that serious, but there were rumors that on top of the breakup fee, he had bought her a Maserati.
Rumors. We don't actually know if they were together or not.
Wow.
But she debunked it. She posted, this is the Maserati he gifted me. I had to order my own batteries.
Own batteries? What do you mean battery? Is that a toy car? Is that what we're saying? Because it seems like it's a toy, right, from the scale from the wall in the background, comparatively to this car? Question mark.
It's
Yeah,
a toy.
it's a
Oh, the toy, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like,
And just like that, can you believe we're already on girlfriend number 10? I feel like I've lived 20 fucking years.
But we're still
Also 20 plus, and we're only on 10.
only halfway there.
We're only halfway there.
A 20 plus. I mean, the video's more than halfway done, though.
So the relationship, this next relationship was revealed by paparazzi, basically. This next girlfriend, she's very pretty. Shen Yati? I mean, her side profile is, I would show that to my surgeon and be like, give me that nose. Frequently spotted at nightclubs, drinking, smoking. She's a model from Shanghai, and people felt really, really bad for her. Because, you know, people got renovations for their house, people got Audis, and apparently she didn't get a breakup fee. Apparently she only got a couple of luxury handbags, so I don't know. People felt bad for her, guys. This is insane. Netizens said, that's so sad. That's so sad. Just a couple of Birkins? Wow. Like what? Now, 11. This
Surely
is where
the-
shit gets crazy.
Okay, actually crazy. Has any of this stuff been crazier than the first relationship? I mean, the dog sitter being his secret wife. Like, I'm not going to stop saying that she's his wife. Let's stop pretending that she's not his wife. How can this surprise us in any way?
which one?
Popular.
She's like the.
This one, right? No,
No,
this
the
one.
left one.
No, the left side,
The
left
right
side.
one
Left
and the other one.
Remember the ex-girlfriend that got the Audi TT? And then Wang dated her friend right after, remember? Apparently she was a friend of that Audi TT girl too. So it's kind of a little bit messy, but you know.
The circle's small, huh?
The circle is really small with rich people, I guess, okay? But I don't think they were friends anymore. But it's Shetty?
Shetty?
She-
Or Cherry?
Cherry, okay? Cherry. She's a content creator. I actually recognize her outside of that, or I've heard of her name at least, right? Because she was one of the most popular live streamers. And she's actually one of Wang's most serious girlfriends, and they're still friends to this day.
Most serious and still friends. So we're talking like 2 years, 3 years? We're talking serious because he dated someone for almost 2 years, right?
He even took her to meet with his parents, and his parents liked her.
I mean, hasn't he done that already before, though?
Imagine, like one of the world's richest men being like, I approve of you for my son. Shut up.
Wow.
Shut up. What is that? Shut up. My ego would be so big, I would leave your son. Okay? I'd be like, really? Thank you? Actually, I would like to be the next CEO of your company. Not him. He's a loser. Okay? Like, what? So even after the breakup, they're still friends. Cherry was born into a really, really wealthy family, and from, okay, not like Wonder Group wealthy, but they were rich, right? She's just really pretty, very smart, and ever since she was young, she was obsessed with business. Like, she just wanted to start her own business, okay? So she goes to school, she works for the Department of International Trade, so she's very smart, and she's like this little rising star in the industry. And one day, out of sheer boredom, her and her friend are like, we should start a Taobao shop.
That was like the Spotify, basically, like not Spotify,
Shopify?
Shopify stores.
Oh,
Yes.
Taobao?
Basically, yeah. And
Because like, I was going to say, I don't know what they are talking about here. I guess some sort of store.
then you can people like the top ones make like millions and millions of dollars. Yeah.
Yeah, so her and her friends spend $500 to buy a bunch of clothes, and they start this Taobao clothing website. They weren't making a lot of sales to the point where they would have to like ride the bus with their boxes of inventory. They would wait in the rain for the box. Like, it was a whole come up story if you forget that her parents were filthy rich. But like, it was like a cute little story anyway, right? Okay. So she's like a model. She's beautiful. So she would model the clothes, and her friend was a photographer. And after posting on Weibo nonstop, after a couple of years, they became one of the biggest Taobao clothing shops in that little niche. And with that, Cherry's own popularity is growing, and she's basically like a full-blown influencer at this point, and she's getting invited to all these events, rubbing shoulders with all these celebrities, and boom, she
I'm assuming this is where she runs into Sicong.
runs into Wang Sicong. She got really popular after because they were caught at a Big Bang concert. They met at a party, and this is like a no press allowed party, so it's very private. They start dating, and the first public outing they had was a Big Bang concert, and everyone was like, who the f that mystery girlfriend next to Wang Sicong. They find out it's Cherry, and her Taobao gained 4 million followers that same night. Her personal account gained over 10 million followers that night.
What?
Bro.
10 million?
So it seems like okay, because other girlfriends don't get that much popularity. I don't know what it is about some. Maybe some of them are like conventionally
It just
more
went
attractive,
viral,
or
maybe?
goes viral, or something, right?
Wow.
Where this is out of like left field, but where was that picture taken of him just inhaling that hot dog? Right? Was he with one of his girlfriends at the time? When was that? When was that candid photo taken? Because I want to know where in the timeline is that hot dog inhalation taking place.
Oh.
Yeah, but it didn't really impact their relationship. Wang was very serious about her. He actually, the only thing that he really said about her is that she's very, very business-minded, very polite, and has her own way of thinking, which I feel like is very high praise.
really
Basically
good.
being smart, very.
Sure, though, someone could take that poorly. If you're saying she's very business-minded, you could argue that means that he's saying she doesn't really care about the relationship. It was just for their business, right? Fame, money, etc. But that's just being negative for no reason.
Very smart, and she's financially good on her own. Apparently, she spoiled him. She would gift him like $11,000 shirts where like,
Okay, maybe never mind. So we got the opposite. She's spoiling him.
where do you even buy that?
I think that's just what rich people wear. Like when I was talking earlier about luxury fashion. Luxury fashion is for us peons down here. Actual like proper fashion that rich people wear, they just wear like a $1 million t-shirt, and it's just like a plain solid color t-shirt. But it just gets sold for like $1 million because it's for a rich person. Like a similar t-shirt that you could just buy from like, I don't know, let's say the dollar store, but just they get charged $1 million. Like maybe it has like the best possible fabric in the world that it could be made out of, but it's literally just like a t-shirt, no symbols on it really, or anything like that. Like how often do you see celebrities with like a symbol-based luxury fashion clothing? Like they might be wearing clothes from those companies, but they're not going to be the clothes that you get to see. They're literally just going to be like common basic clothes. Like if you see a celebrity, I think, walking around in sweats and looking like homeless, those sweats probably cost them like $1 million, despite looking like just nothing, right? That's just like the clothes that they're wearing compared to what luxury fashion, again, I reiterate, is for people who don't have money, who want to look like they have money.
Well-
No offense to anybody who's obsessed with luxury fashion. That's just what it literally is made for. I'm just giving you like a solid definition of what it's for.
Do you even buy $11,000 shirts? And he very much appreciated her, you know. So,
Yeah, I ran into her a couple times.
oh yeah.
A
Was she
couple
nice?
times. Yeah,
Again, this man and celebrities.
she's nice and very shy.
Yeah.
Yo, you should have gotten what's his name, Wang Sicong. Wang Sicong's number. Not the girl. No, of course not.
I thought he was gonna say, damn, you should have gotten her number.
Oh, you're way prettier than her. Are you kidding me?
I'm not shaking my head because I'm like, no, I'm just like the constant sucking up. I mean, it's not constant, but they just love doing that. They love doing the opposite too, talking trash, and then but also then sucking up on the other end as well.
I hasn't even seen the picture yet. But
Brandon hasn't seen a picture,
I don't need
guys.
to. Like I know.
They went to a hot pot restaurant. And you know how it's real saucy and crazy and there's like broth everywhere. She's eating. She's like chowing down. And she gets sauce on her designer bag. And she's like, oh my God. And she starts wiping her bag and she looks a little bit upset, okay? And Wang Sicong goes, stop wiping. I'll buy you another one.
Yo, that's a billionaire status. That is,
Bro, it was reported that during their relationship, he spent over $1 million on her, and they only dated for like a year. And when they broke up, he offered her a $1 million Rolls Royce on top of the like breakup fee.
They heard their severance pay for being in a relationship with him.
And she said, I don't really need it. So she didn't take the Rolls Royce.
okay, that's kind of cool.
But
too.
here's what's crazy.
Yeah.
After the breakup,
Yeah.
she married one of Wang Sicong's really, really rich friends. Like, really, really rich.
Mm.
But she's not even just like a rich, like, I just married well. She's actually was one of the most marketable influencers. She was on the Forbes 30 Under 30 in China. She's married, has a son. But then things kind of went downhill. So, live streaming sales in China are insane. They're like QVC, but modern, with influencers, and you sell a bunch of products. For example, there's a guy named Lipstick Guy. Is he the one that got in trouble?
Lipstick guy?
Yes.
Yeah, and I think in one live stream he sold like $3 billion worth of products. Bro, that's like a f***ing Black Friday for the nation.
What?
Yeah, they're that
In
influential.
one
Yeah.
stream?
Yeah. They're
So
insane.
He was number one. There was another girl that was number two, and she was like number three.
Okay.
Number three, that's insane. Just think about how much power she has, right?
Wow.
Oh, Cherry's number 3.
Yeah, at
Oh,
one point,
wow.
her top rank was like 3. She even started a company to help other influencers, and I think collectively, everyone in her company had like 500 million followers. Like collectively, it was like a whole thing. I mean, she was just like a powerhouse. But then she girl bossed a little too hard. She was fined with more than $10 million for tax evasion.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, always tax evasion. They just love tax evasion over there for some reason. I do not know why, when apparently tax evasion can get you erased from existence, I'm pretty sure. They're playing too close to the sun.
I heard about that.
Yeah, that's where her downfall came. She publicly apologized. People had very mixed reviews. Some people are like, yeah, who cares about Uncle Sam? Or should I say Uncle Chen? Like, who cares, okay? We don't need to pay him. And then some people were like, how can you do that? You're filthy rich and evading taxes. Eat the rich. So it's been, yeah. But it is rumored that she got $2.5 million from her breakup with Wang Sicong. I don't know if that's
Big severance pay.
true, but that's just a rumor out there. Then we have another drama-filled. Oh, this one's crazy. This guy's crazy, okay? Just,
How many girlfriends?
I know, I'm exhausted, okay? And then, okay, this,
Doer. The name I remember. Doer.
You know this person?
I know. I just remembered that name.
That's her name?
'Cause
Her name is Doer.
Daughter. Sounds like daughter.
Daughter.
daughter. So good. She's actually considered was considered one of Wang's prettier girlfriends.
Prettier? Aren't they all just the same? Question mark.
I don't know why there's a f***ing ranking for this. It's like ridiculous. Don't ask.
Again, it's just like a show being put on for the world, so that makes sense that there's a ranking, I guess. I haven't really been paying attention to how they look that much, so that's why I'm just saying that there's all the same, right? Because I'm not really paying attention.
Me, don't shoot the messenger. I'm not coming up with this, okay? She is an influencer. He loves to date. If you want to date Wang Sicong, you got to graduate from the Beijing Dance Academy because
They're so pretty.
yeah, they're all graduate from Beijing Dance Academy and they're all influencers or aspiring models, okay? That's like the look. He loves a pure, innocent appearance, okay? She looks like that pure, innocent girl. The two go public with their relationship in 2016, and everyone said, wow, this is the prettiest one. You should keep her, okay? Yeah, it's kind of insane, right? And
This is 2016. When was the dog sitter? Because again, like, y'all don't understand. The dog sitter is already in there. It's too late.
they said that she had the ideal body.
What's going on?
What kind of pic- Oh,
What?
Oh, I remember that picture they first captured.
It just looks like a regular body.
Now she's pretty skinny, I would say, like overly skinny? Question mark. But I think that's just more so just I don't know Asian culture? Question mark. Because obviously over here everyone's like much bigger. Like we're not gonna play around and assume that America isn't one of the heavier places in the world. Like I'm not gonna pretend and be like la 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 la. I can't hear you. Like no, we are. Especially Texas, especially where I live. I feel like 10, 20 years ago, like where I live was like in the top 10 of the most like overweight cities in America. I would assume maybe in the world, but I don't know how we would like scale that back then. But like literally in America, it was like in the top 10. It might have even been number 2. I can't remember. It was so long ago that I had heard this. So yeah, from my perspective, like wow, she's like really, really skinny. Like what? 00, 000? Assuming we're still using those as sizes, because I remember those being sizes when I was young, like 0, 00, 000. Because I kind of dating's a strong word. I dated someone who was in the zeros in my youth, so I remember that. I feel like she's kind of like in that range of 0, 00, 000, one of those three. So I feel like she's really skinny, really thin.
And it seemed like
Need some meat on her bones, right? Need some of those mashed potatoes, as we were saying earlier. Got to get some mashed potatoes on her bones. My parents used to say that when I was young. Got to eat mashed potatoes to put meat on your bones.
he spent a lot more money on D than his previous girlfriends.
Daughter.
Daughter. Okay, like she was constantly like getting gifts, constantly wearing Hermes bags. He would drop $30,000 on a blouse for her. Like, where do you find a blouse for $30,000? He would buy her rings for $30,000, but they're not like engagement rings. They're just like hee hee ha ha, like couple rings. A lot of people said that Wang took their relationship very seriously, and the internet went crazy because Dee was found at a very popular maternity hospital that Chinese celebrities are known to give birth at. So everyone was like, holy fucking shit, is she pregnant? So side note about Wang. Wang Sicong had said, I'll never get married. Okay, I don't believe in marriage.
Again, I'm on team that's a lie. He's married to dog sitter. Like that, I'm just gonna be obsessed with that. Every time we talk about Wong Sicong, I'm gonna bring up the dog sitter every time now. Like the dog sitter has secured victory over Sitong.
But I'm open to having kids, but I'm not trying to have kids. He even admitted online that he had a baby 8 or 9 years ago, but they chose to get an abortion. And he said that he takes a lot of precautions to make sure that his girlfriend doesn't get pregnant. And he even posted a picture of Japanese condoms that he uses, and the sales went up.
I feel like that might have just been an ad read and not just him posting that. That might have been like, hey, can you talk about our what would I call it to make it sound YouTube not to understand what I'm saying? Peripherals? I feel like calling it peripheral isn't correct, but that's good enough. So, can you talk about our peripherals somewhere, online, anywhere, so we can get some money, And he's like, sure.
Yeah, so everyone was like, wait, are they pregnant? They were not, yeah. There was no baby, and, there were kind of just weird things about their relationship. One time, Dee was live streaming, and Wang donated money so that his comment would stay at the top, and his comment was, kneel down and S my D.
Sitong, what? What are you doing? You're gonna get her banned? Hello? What is going on? Hello?
What?
So some people were like, he's so funny, and then other people were like, that is so disrespectful. Honestly, I'm on the second group. Like, I get it, you're a billionaire, but like, that's really disrespectful. So they broke up after 2 years.
Unless that's just their thing. She mentioned kink yesterday, but that was just a joke. That was to like lead you into believing that he was talking about a human being, but like she was talking about a human being, but I didn't fall for it. So we don't actually know how he is in that kind of department. So who knows if that's just their thing and she appreciates that sort of behavior? Question mark? Big question mark? Which actually I can hit you with a question mark. What button is it? I don't know. That's anger. That's I don't know. Actually, which one's head empty? Let me see. I don't think I talked about the model. Like the model's been upgraded to like 1.3 version now. So we have like shoot, I actually can't do that without it switching. Let me do something first. So we have like sad face, we got crying, emotion, we got updated anger, we have the same thing, soul out, but it's slightly different. The coloring of the soul is different, and then we have question mark. I feel like I should have been using this. It's this head empty emote, but I say question mark so often that maybe I should be trying to pop this up every time, or like program it, even though I don't think I really can do that, but like try to get it to activate question mark by doing like a face or something. Maybe I'll have that as fun, and then like whatever fun is. Or maybe I'll just have to have like a button that I'm pressing constantly. Oops.
And it does seem like one of his longer relationships. And she posted this picture, that's how we know they broke up. It's her face all swollen from crying all night. Fans speculated that they broke up, and Wang was also spotted holding another girl's hand in Shanghai.
Oh my god.
On the
Again, she's just like, on to the next one. Time to make the next girl popular and rich. I'm telling you, it's just a hidden secret in Chinese culture. I mean, Chinese culture in the, I don't know, Chinese billionaire underground market. I don't know what the heck we would have called this. That Wang Sitong will, I don't know, pretends like a too strong a word, but we'll say pretend to be your boyfriend and give you a bunch of money and gifts and get you a bunch of fame, and then he'll break up with you after X amount of time, and then you get to go live your life now, famous and rich, and then the next girl is already waiting in line. Like there's probably like a literal list, a queue, like the Wang Sitong list of just girls in queue waiting to date him to get the fame and get the money. Again, while dog sitter is the true wife, waiting for him at home.
Move.
People were shocked, but they thought that the breakup was Dee's fault because right before they broke up, these pictures were circulating of Dee.
I mean, isn't it just graduation pictures? Question mark.
And people were saying that Wang was very jealous, but I don't really think so. He's like, I don't care, I'm a billionaire, right? So Dee did not take the breakup well. And not only that, she did not manage her social media accounts well, so she lost most of her followers that she had gained during the relationship. She tried starting her own online store in hopes of becoming the next Cherry, but that didn't work. Everyone said she was very unorganized, and she just didn't seem like she was into it. People even started dragging her looks, which I think is a bit inappropriate, but they said that this is her while she's dating Wang. And then this was her live streams after. Wang Sicong allegedly gifted her a Beijing property worth $3 million. So I don't know, okay? And then Dee was involved in another scandal recently. There's like a very popular stand-up comedian, I don't know his name, but the comedian is married. Turns out he was cheating on his wife with Dee.
Oof.
What?
And then we have girlfriend number 3.
Number 3.
Oh, number 13. Sorry, number 13.
Is someone else with a dog? Corgi? Oh yeah, the Corgi. That was his new one, like his new dog that took Coco's place. I mean, I think I'd assume Coco's still around, but I think he's become more obsessed with the Corgi, and now Corgi's number 1 and Coco's number 2.
What were we doing this whole time?
So, this one is also very important. If you ever see Wang Sicong's girlfriend with a dog, you know she's sticking around, okay? Let me explain. Girlfriend number 3 is Chen. So during Chinese Valentine's
Number
Day...
13, you mean?
Number 13, I'm sorry. During Chinese Valentine's Day, Wang was spotted walking a corgi with a mystery woman. And everyone's like, what the f***? They're both wearing matching t-shirts and jeans, and they honestly seem so happy. The same day, they hunt that girlfriend down on social media, and she posted a picture of her and a f***ing corgi on Weibo, and everyone's like, who is this woman? We gotta know. They both seem very involved in this corgi's life. Like, they seem obsessed with this corgi. They're like corgi dog moms and dog dads. They're like insane. So it's clear that the two of them are dating. And in 2018, they were spotted in public at Disneyland with matching outfits, and he's like holding the umbrella for her. It's not raining. It's umbrella, okay?
I mean, it's to keep the sun off of you. I mean, assuming he's obsessed with the skin as fair as snow, as what people are saying. I don't know. He hasn't said that. That's just what people are saying, right? About these girls. But yeah, it's just like if you don't want a tan, if you want to keep your pale complexion, you would use an umbrella. Or if you're sensitive to the sun, like if you easily sunburn, you would be using an umbrella. So that's nothing new. That's not nothing new. That's not being crazy. That's pretty normal, I feel like. Especially if your skin doesn't take well to the sun.
And he was taking her out to eat hot pot at 5 a.m. He was showering her with gifts, taking her to Japan. I mean, people really liked her, you know? People thought that she had a great figure. She didn't have the influencer face that Wang was notorious for dating, but I think that made the public like her more. She had more of like a relatable face, right? But everyone is like, oh, this is endgame. Like, they're gonna get married or something. Like, I think he's falling in love. Like, he's...
I didn't even once again, did not pay attention to how, like, her face at all. I did not analyze it in whatsoever. Do I need to, like, sit here and just analyze every single Wang Sicong girl and give them a rating? Not that I really would do that.
Getting older, he's ready to settle down. They look so good together. But then they broke up. And it doesn't even seem messy. Chen started focusing on her career, and they were on and off. So they, like, got back together later, broke up again, but they're mainly, like, on and off because of the corgi. They're taking this very seriously. This corgi is like their child. She will fly on a private plane from Beijing to Shanghai whenever Wang wants to see their dog. They call each other dog mom and dog dad.
Wow.
And so the netizens said, if you ever have the chance to date Wang, you better buy a dog. That's all it takes. Okay, that's
One dog.
One dog.
Wait, but he already has a dog sitter.
Yeah,
But this corgi is like their
Their
dog.
Ah.
You know?
Yeah, so she's like still in his life because of that damn dog. So
I feel like she's the one. She's threatening the dog owner. I wouldn't be surprised if the dog owner, the dog sitter. I wouldn't be surprised if the dog sitter like goes after corgi lady somehow to get her out of the picture. Nothing crazy, but maybe there's some mudslinging, throwing her under the bus somehow. You know, does something to get rid of corgi lady. Because obviously corgi lady found the trick to keep Sicong around, and dog sitter can't have that happening, right? She's the number 1.
the dog sitter for Coco is still in his life.
That corgi lady is public enemy number 1 now.
Corgi dog is in his life. And then Cherry married his friend, live streamer, still in his life. Then we have girlfriend number 14,
Tianchou.
Tianchou. So they're caught just dining at fancy restaurants. He's like feeding her. They look like they're in love. They seem very serious. They were even property shopping for houses together. 3 months is all it took before they broke up, so.
He was shopping the breakup gift.
Yeah, he's getting the severance pay ready ahead of time. Because again, I swear to God, I'm telling you that this is just a list of women who go somewhere to sign up to be his girlfriend, his fake girlfriend for X amount of months. Maybe they even say how many months. Like, okay, how long do you want to be with Wang Zitong? How many months do you want? How much fame do you want? What do you want as your severance pay on top of your $1 million? And like I don't know what they would have to do to get on the list. Maybe they don't care. Maybe it's just if they show up. That's just it. There's first come, first serve, right? And you get on the list. I swear to God, there's a list that's just people here to just get the fame and money from him, and he's like perfectly fine with it. He's just doing it for the show, right? That's the narrative that I am painting and am living with.
They start dating one weekend. He's like, we gotta start looking now.
What do you want?
Yeah,
Hurry up.
clothing it's gonna take like at least a month, so we gotta find it now.
I feel like that is what's happening. That is the. It's not a joke. This is just a business transaction that is happening that we don't understand is happening. But that's what this is. It's just a business transaction between Sicong and these girls. He put. I don't know if this was a joke. She said earlier he put bisexual on his list. So is a dude going to show up on this? Like a part of his girlfriends at some point? Huh? Are we going to see a femboy? Question mark. Are they allowed on the list? On the Sicong list?
Girls, I don't want to waste your time. Jump again.
Cut through the chase.
But it worked because she is now married to another man, and her new man is apparently a family friend of Wang's family and very wealthy. So
Damn.
yeah, gave birth to like their first child a month ago, and she's
Again, immediately just married and with children.
glowing. Okay, another serious girlfriend.
Like me and Sicong, just actually brothers, just doppelganger. Except I'm not a billionaire. Like all my girlfriends went off and got children. Maybe they're probably married too. So let's just say they got married and children immediately afterwards. So me and Sicong were literal brothers. Sicong, I'm your brother. Can I have some of that million, please? I'm an estranged, long lost brother. I would like some of those millions. Thank you.
Shenji,
Shenji?
Hey, Shenji.
Are you sure?
Shenji,
Shenji.
Shenji.
Shenji is like wild chicken.
So Shen and Wang actually look really good together. Like, look at him just being a regular Instagram boyfriend. He would carry her on his back on the streets when she got tired. I mean, they were constantly holding hands. She would post videos of them together. He seemed
So let's roll it back for a second.
to look really good together. Like, look at him just.
So I was saying before, where like people who are really, really, really rich just wear regular clothes, and you can see most of these shots he's just wearing like what, normal pants, normal shorts, a t-shirt. I mean that his clothes probably cost him like thousands of dollars, but they look no different than the average person. Is what I was trying to get at earlier. Like his clothes probably cost a lot of money, but you wouldn't really know the branding. I feel like it's not luxury fashion. It's just honestly a waste of money fashion, but still.
Being a regular Instagram boyfriend. He would carry her on his back on the streets when she got tired. I mean, they were constantly holding hands. She would post videos of them together. He seemed really, really into her. Like, really, really, really into her.
In love.
Always. This man meets a girl, is genuinely in love. Which, you know what?
Wow.
I'm thinking about it. It's probably so traumatizing for these girls. They're like suddenly in their own movie. 3 months later, it's over.
Maybe they want to break up. What?
Yeah.
You don't know who's.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, like, you know how a breakup is already hard? But then, like, he says all the right things. He, like, constantly
Well, I'm
defends
sure
people,
he's not
you know?
perfect, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
He's over here.
What do you mean?
So, he gifted her $3,000 worth of fruits.
What?
I feel like those are gonna go bad before she can eat them.
Look at how crazy this watermelon looks.
Whoa.
And he
I guess it's just a designer watermelon. It's not like anything crazy. It's just like just a watermelon. So maybe she'll be able to eat it. Because I feel like buying so much food that someone couldn't actually eat it, it's kind of like a waste of money.
immediately, when they cut it, took out the middle piece and gave it to her. And people were like, ah! What do you have to say about that, okay? He bought her a necklace that's worth $200,000, bought her a Richard Mille watch worth $600,000. Yeah, but within a few months, they broke up. And Wang was spotted around a bunch of influencers again, so. I mean, she seemed like she was living her best life. She recently went to the Blackpink concert in Thailand because they recently broke up, and she's a Blink, so we have no choice but to stan. I promise. We're almost there, okay? Now, girlfriend 16.
Oh wow, she looks 12.
I feel like a lot of them look like a lot of them are baby faced, so that's not anything new. One of them earlier would look so short and baby faced. I was like, is this not a kid? I just didn't say that, but since he's going to say it, I'm going to say it now. A lot of them look baby faced and childlike, so that's not anything new in my opinion. Also, I have noticed that she has that square on her hands. I just haven't commented on it, but I have noticed it. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming like it's like maybe it's an allergy thing. Maybe it's just like a band-aid, question mark. I don't know.
Her name is Sun. Sun is one of the very few girls that rejected...
Swan.
Swing.
Swing.
She's one of the very few girls that rejected Wang. Apparently Wang had been on and off pursuing her online for the past 4 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
is she a
refused.
streamer?
Yes.
Oh my god, I've heard about this.
She refused to date him.
So
Now,
she's a famous like video game streamer. And then I
Oh, okay. So we actually have video game streamer, someone actually in that wheelhouse.
feel like Wayne's like constantly in her, what is it? You know, like when you're streaming?
Chat box?
Yes, he's like in the chat
Oh,
box.
really?
he donated like $30,000.
But then she's like,
$30,000 for not having to date him. I mean, not getting on the list. So
not acknowledging him and
Wow.
not trying to
She
date
didn't say
him.
thank you.
No, she's not trying. She doesn't want to date him.
Dang.
And apparently he was really annoyed. Like she just keep going.
He's
Yeah.
a billionaire.
I know.
She told him multiple times she's into women.
Oh.
No way.
okay, well then that's
Hey,
fine.
I don't know her exactly, so I'm not sure if she's also into men, but she did have this huge thing where she was kind of dating another online fellow female creator.
oh. But the billionaire boy's like,
He literally DM'd her like, I can make you straight. Like, I will make you like love your life. Like literally
Are you sure he said that?
told me, so cringe, okay? He got so mad after this because people started calling him a simp. People started calling the billionaire a simp. Let me tell you what happened.
Sure. I mean, we're talking about a video game streamer, so the word simp is going to be thrown around now. So yeah, it makes sense that simp's now being thrown at him now that he's entered that play space, question mark.
direct translation is licking dog.
Yes, he was licking dog, okay?
Wow.
So
Like a dog
basically,
just like-
yeah. Yes. So she's constantly rejecting him, which the fact alone should make us stand her, but she's got a kind of a scandalous past. She was an influencer before she was a streamer. She had like a completely different account, and she would take money from all these small businesses and be like, yeah, I'm gonna make a video for you. She would take their money and then never talk to them ever again. Yeah, so it was kind of a scandal, but then like
Isn't that can't she get in trouble for that? Isn't that illegal?
she came back from it, so I don't know. It's a whole thing. But Wang spent $30,000 donating to her live streams, and he would DM her messages like, you're the only one I like now.
Now.
I waited 3 hours for your reply. You just don't care about others, do you? You think live streaming is more important than me?
I feel like he's playing too much of the straw man, the classic simp straw man, that I feel like it's just modern day jester. Like, how serious is he actually being right now? Because he's too on the nose for standard simp incel, whatever. It's like, are we really going to call Sicong an incel? Someone who just gets model after model after model and has, dog sitter waiting for him at home? So I feel like this is too much of the exact straw man you would want for like a simp incel. He's acting like what she just said is too much on the nose. It's too uncanny to not just be goof, but maybe it's not.
Wang drove 3 hours to see her, but she stood him up. She messaged him, I don't want to be with you. Like, thank you for liking me, but I don't want to be with you.
That must have hurt his ego.
She
for sure.
kept rejecting him over and over again, and he tried to convince her that she doesn't need to be with girls, okay? He told her, I am your soulmate. I will let you be the happiest woman on earth. Just let me love you properly. I will take care of you. And one of his most famous quotes, okay?
Okay, what's it going to be?
I guess they had like seen each other or something. And he texted her afterwards. I went to get an IV drip, like an IV, you know? I went to get an IV drip today. What IV drip? IV drips of love.
Let's cut the film right now.
I mean, the video's almost over, but
But it all ended very badly because she started dating a female streamer and he was really upset about it. And he messaged her like, I'm gonna expose you for being straight. And she was like, what are you talking about? And she called him, the translation is brain dead, stupid. What? I don't know. She called him that though, okay? Yeah, she completely lost it though. She went on a live stream screaming, like, why is he yelling at me? I'm not gonna get off the live stream. Like, why do I need to face this type of hardship? Like, what did I do wrong from the beginning? What did I do wrong? What do I have to be sorry for? Did I not tell you I was gay from the beginning? Like, did I not tell you I was gay? And then she like went overboard and was like, I hope the whole Wang family dies. And everyone was like, oh my god. She was later banned from Weibo.
Why? Because she said she hopes that they die. I feel like you can't. Honestly, you can't say that. You can't really assume that Sicong had any say in this, because you would get banned on platforms here for saying that. Like a normal person saying that to another normal person, you would probably get banned on Twitch. Like the comparable, like a Twitch. Like wishing death upon someone, banned for like who knows how long. You might even be permabanned, honestly. So I don't think that this is like a case of, oh, his influence pushed this to happen, question mark, assuming they go by the same standards as we do here, where if you say something like that, you're just gone.
She accused him of being the reason that she was banned, but then she took it all back. And now she's thriving again on Douyin. Yeah, he just tweeted, I'm so mad, I'm not a f***ing simp.
It's too much, man. It's too much. I feel like it can't be true.
Everyone was like, Ivy drip. They were in his tweet like, Ivy drip. He was so bad, okay? Yeah. It was kind of a show. And now we have the current girlfriend. We're at the end now.
Are you sure it's current?
Well,
They're still together right now?
You know what? Let me do a fact check while we edit, okay?
Today,
Yeah, as of
Breaking news!
Hey.
Even younger.
He's now entering his Leonardo DiCaprio era. He is 35, she's 22.
Wow.
Yeah, they're celebrating birthdays together. People say Wang Sicong looks very happy. They get very happy looking. He looks like that. He loves to shower her with gifts. They seem to have a very cute
Same thing as usual.
relationship. She has moved into his house, and because his house is so big, naturally, they communicate with walkie-talkies.
What? Just use your phone.
Yeah, they're like, where are you? In the bathroom, yeah.
Kind of romantic.
That's
Yeah.
cute. That's cute.
But I'm not sure how long it'll last.
How long have you been dating?
Probably like a month, okay? Probably like 2 days, okay? There's even a term coined for Wang's dating life. Remember his best friend that he promotes in all the movie posters? What's his name?
Oh yeah, we forgot about that. That was in the last time's video where the guy said he's best friends with Sicong, and then Sicong was like, "Who the heck are you? I don't know you. You're not my friend." And then he actually asked him that directly, and then out of nowhere they became best friends, and now he's just supporting all his movies every time they come out.
Name?
Yes, I forgot. Yeah.
Lee Gangxin?
Lee Gangxin?
Lee Gangxin,
You know
yes.
him?
Lee Gangxin. Okay, this is like his best friend, okay? He like makes him the profile picture for Wanda Group and AMC theaters whenever he has a movie coming out. And everyone says, this is what he says, this is what the netizens say about Wang Sicong's dating life. They say, Wang's influencer girlfriends will always change. What's his name?
Ling Genshin.
Lee Gangxin will always be here. And that's
I mean, you should say that about the dog sitter.
it. That is the end of my presentation.
So, I mean, the dog sitter herself said all the other ones will go. She's going to be there forever, right? So, I mean, she technically said it in her own way. First, so yeah, dog sitter will always be there because that's his wife, and this movie, this actor, will always be there as well because he is his best friend / best man. He was the best man at the dog sitter's wedding with Sicong.
That was 17, but that's just the ones the public knows.
Yeah, I saw so many girlfriends. So many girls. She was
Yes,
dating,
yes.
so sweet.
There's the one that wasn't in this because their relationship was so short-lived, but she was the one that I guess people didn't think was pretty, and they went to go eat street food
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't talk about her because I would have wanted to talk about her.
together, and everyone was like, "Oh, no wonder he takes her to eat street food because she's not pretty enough for fine dining." And I was like, "Do you think he'll get married first or Leonardo DiCaprio, guys? Please leave it in the comments."
He's already married. He's married to dog sitter. Leonardo DiCaprio, I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Let's have a bet on this one. Okay, but that's gonna be it for today's video. Make sure to check out Factor, linked in the description, and I'll see
Okay, that's the end of it. It's about only 2 seconds left on the video. So that was that. Just learning about most of Sicong's girlfriends. Was there anything like really crazy? I feel like the only thing that I cared about that came out of that is that I now believe that the narrative is he has a list of women that just signed up to be his girlfriend to get fame and money, and a severance pay of gifts at the end. And the dog sitter is his true wife, and like they're legally married, but nobody knows that. And maybe even the one who didn't want to be with him, maybe she was actually on the list, but that's the only way that, because she doesn't want to be with him, but maybe she wants the fame and money, that it works out the way. But that probably, I'm just making stuff up. Maybe that was like him simping, like too hard. But yeah, that is going to be that video. Again, let me know if the mic is okay now. Because again, I removed the de-esser, which if you don't know what a de-esser is, it's just like that sound. It tries to lessen the harshness of that sound, of S's, so a de-esser. And I believe like I say S's too much. That windy whistling S sound. Again, that might be a southern thing, that having too strong of an whistly S sound. But so yeah, hopefully the audio is clearer now. Maybe the S's are harsher now, but maybe you can actually hear me better. Because again, I felt like I sounded like trash before. Like, why did nobody tell me I sound like trash in my videos? Like, hello? Let me know. I mean, it's not much I can do about it. Not like I can get a new mic. I don't have any money for that, but there is like minute things I can change, like removing the de-esser. Because I think the compressor can just do what I needed to do, which is not allow the audio to spike too hard. Something else I wanted to say. I don't remember what it was, though. I guess maybe just I might watch the newest Nintendo Direct. I have it pulled up, but I'd like to watch literally right after doing this reaction. The problem is it's 1 p.m. We have 5 hours to upload this video for today, because it's for today. So this video is going up the same day. But the problem about that is, if you've been paying attention, my internet is complete garbage right now. So I might not have 5 hours to upload this. So do I react to the Nintendo Direct now? Do I not do that? Do I just upload this right now and then do the Direct once this video is uploaded? I don't know. I kind of just want to get it out of the way now, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. So I'm probably just going to do that right after ending this video. So guys, thanks for watching. Remember to buy my stickers or think about becoming a member. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because we're your watch time and subscribers, and we have it now as well. And shout out to the members, EmmyStarr and RaleyDrew. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Tune to the next episode. Oh, also alexgkiller 880 member. Thanks for watching. Tune to the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment. Know what to do. See ya.